So instead of me just talking about some meta build right now inside of Diablo Immortal, the focus of the video is going to be you can use whatever meta build there is for any class you are looking for. Could be a Barbarian, could be a Tempest, Demon Hunter, Necromancer. But if you lack some fundamental understanding of the mechanics, some awareness, then you won't be performing that good inside of the battleground. And I have written some things here which will be on your screen, which I do want to talk about and share it with you. So like I said, we won't be talking about the meta build, but the fundamental mechanics and understanding of few things that is going to help you perform better inside of the battleground. Starting with number one, some classes are easier to play compared to other classes. This is especially true if your reaction time isn't all that quick in PvP. I understand some players have a really good reaction time since they played some other games like Call of Duty. It could be like real-time strategy games like myself. I used to play Command and Conquer professionally, so my reaction time being quite good and understanding of what is happening on the map. So reaction time does matter. So pick a class which is comfortable for you to play when it comes to your reaction time. I would add here. Number two, finding a playstyle that suits you. Now, some players see a Tempest performing really good or a Barbarian performing really good and they switch to those classes, or let's say see me playing as a wizard and performing really good, and they get disappointed by the class itself because it doesn't work for them. Does it mean the class is bad, or maybe it is because it does not suit their playstyle? So make sure you enjoy playing a class that you are playing. If you don't, then you might not be performing that great in PvP, and so I would highly advise play a class that suit your playstyle. Now number three is going to be each class in PvP has a different role. I'm sure all of us by now have seen some plays in a battleground whenever we are playing, telling you to stand on the idol and stop chasing other. For example, telling a wizard to go and stand on the idol. That is not a good idea because wizard, for example, is a support class right now in the current meta, standing at distance and providing support. Telling them to go and stand on the idol is like telling them to go and die and do nothing. And especially it can be true for some other classes where we have seen a Crusader and Barbarian, instead of doing the idol, they are chasing other players down for the kill. Again, that does not work. So I have written a couple of points here for each classes what they should be doing. Of course, you can add some more to your own flavor here. That is totally fine. This is just a foundation of each class, what I think how they perform or what role they should have. Barbarian acts as a tank to push the idol or prevent it from moving, and fight in front or on the idol and pull the enemies in for a finish. Barbarian, when standing on the idol, can use this chain spear that can pull enemies in, and so if you have some players around, it will be really deadly combo and the finish of the plays while doing the objective. Crusader here provide buffs to a teammate and fight in front or on the idol. That is what I have seen some good Crusaders do. Of course, they go back when they want to heal up, but most of the time they try and provide the buff, especially the immunity to the damage, at the right time so they can keep pushing the idol and push the plays back, fighting in front of the idol so it keeps moving. Monk, we all know isn't the best, but it perform good alongside other tanks to provide support, especially the new builds that we have. The spinning star with the monk does a lot of damage, has the CC immunity if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I think they do have the CC immunity. with this while they are spinning staff can do some nice damage, especially when they are standing with a Crusader or a buff. Doing ton of damage create a really good combo. As for the Blood Knight now engage in hit and run tactics, in my opinion, focusing on enemies near the idol or targeting the back line for the support and getting out. So that is somewhat perform good for Blood Knight because they are not all that tanky when they are trying to fight on the idol. So it is best for them to use the tactics of hit and run, and why not die. As for the Necromancer, they utilize the rat form to push the players away from the idol and aggressively target the backline at the same time. They have the ability to even add damage over time, so this can be really deadly. That is why players run away when they see a Necromancer coming at them with the rat form. They know if they get hit from them, damage over time is going to something that will kill them off. Now, Demon Hunter, in my opinion, has a few options here. Either use Summoning Build to provide support from a distance, or players can play the dash and escape kiting builds for shooting and running away. This will be again hit and run type of builds for Demon Hunter, but those are the two options which somewhat works for Demon Hunter given to their role. And as for the Tempest, function as an assassin targeting the players on idle or backline, players striking quickly and dashing away to make enemies chase them. I'm sure you guys have seen they come at you, attack you, and get away, and I have seen players chasing them and failing at that. And at the end, we have a wizard here. For wizard, remain agile at all times and have your teleportation ready to escape once someone chases you, providing crowd control to the team and staying at distance. That is what I believe wizard should be doing. But moving on to the number 4, able to understand at a glance what build each player and class is using. This is something that you get with the experience, able to tell from a single glance what build each class is using. For example, is a Demon Hunter is a Summoning Demon Hunter or a dash escape type of a Demon Hunter? What type of build the wizard is using? Is it a Battle Mage, CC Muti, Meteor? You should able to tell that. If you cannot, you can use the meta build and still die badly because you won't have any idea what the freaking heck is happening on your screen. I will give you guys one example here. There are some Tempest out there who goes into the idle and use their wind walk. Some players have no idea what that does. It makes them immune to everything, and they even try to fight the Tempest while they are standing in the wind walk. So able to tell what skills are getting used, it will help you a lot. Number 5, you need to have a fast reaction time that we talked about early in the video, especially for these squishy classes. If your reaction time isn't that good, it might be a better idea to go for more tanky classes. Number 6, maintain map awareness and be able to tell if someone is baiting you or not. For example, I have baited so many players into chasing me away from the idol, and it works. For example, someone is standing on the idol, I go and throw my Archimede. I know instantly this person is going to think that this wizard can be killed easily. I have my teleport ready at all time. I will make that person move away from the idol, so the idol is just stop moving and that person can waste his time chasing me down. So that is somewhat baiting. Other classes use different tactics to bait you in for a kill or chase you away, so you should able to tell that as well, and it comes with the experience. Number 7, it's better to run away than die, in my opinion, because as you die, the spawn time increases with each death. Especially for the support class, you cannot afford to die. You already standing at a distance, so dying isn't good. So it is better for you to run away, wait for teammates to come back and start providing support, because where you will be needed towards the end, either stopping or pushing the idol, your spawn time will be good and you can come back quickly. And at the end, keep playing to train your eyes and mind, because remember, these points that we have talked about here will only work if your reaction time and awareness improve, but it will take some time. So those are a few things I wanted to talk about today. This video got a bit longer than usual, but hopefully it will help you. Instead of just talking about which class is better than other, I thought these were some fundamental mechanics that players should be looking out for. But like I said, with each game you will learn this. It will not be instant. It even took me a lot of time to learn this inside of Diablo Immortal. I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. You guys have a great day later.